gathered, and even those absent, those coming, and we thank God. It's glad to see a lot of faces I've seen for a long while, and even over the net that we always chat and tweet. But today I've seen wonderful faces, and I'm glad you came. God bless you for coming, and I'm very grateful. At this moment, there's a few things I want to say. I want to say little spices I want to really talk about for all of us. But the most important thing is that I appreciate your coming, and I appreciate everyone who made it. You're very special and very important to God and to me and all of us. And I believe that even at this function, we network, because our network determines our net worth. So you might meet one person today that might change your life forever, and that might be the most important reason why you came. So I believe that will happen for someone, that you leave here today and say you came for Kelvin Clive's book launch and you met so and so person, and that was the beginning of something great in your life. That's my great desire for all of us here. Amen. Now, there are a few things I want to say as if they are spices. One of the things I want to say is, as I said, I'm grateful for you coming. But I want to say people came from Kumasi, Ada, Oda, Accra, all over almost the place to grace this occasion, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And one of the lessons or the spice in the book is be grateful. That I said that the gratitude is a great attitude that has no substitute, so it needs to be instituted. Okay, so that we need to be grateful for all those who help us. Cross the bridges, give us the ladder, and I'm almost grateful. The last time I said that Jay Smoke is here on this program on the XFM, that one of the chapters in the book that I find difficult writing is acknowledgement, because I'm always thankful for every little thing anybody does to me, and I'm so grateful and I appreciate that. So I said that, okay, then what I need to do is I need to write contains names of people and why I like them, or the thing I like about them. Or if your names are there, I still love you, and okay, so I want to say I'm grateful to everyone here present, absent, and those who bring here us. Well, that's one side of my life as in your life. The three most important things in a person's life are three things that I want to be able to call it the three things, or my life story. So when you want to ask my life, there are three important things. One, I want to say mine, everybody needs to. One, my maker. Whatever religion or beliefs you have, the first thing that I believe everyone knows, we all know that there's a supreme being. In some way, somehow, we believe there's a supreme being, whether you're Christian, Muslim, whatever. So that thing in us is called that there's something higher. So everyone needs to know, whoever your maker is, we want to say your God. Okay, that's your source. That's where you came from. That's your source. That there's a higher being who controls all things, who has power over all things. So one in myself, I want to talk about myself, is my God. Who's your God? Okay, so you need to know myself. Now, the second in my life, in my story that I want to share, is talk about the second M is my mentors, or the people that inspire you, that you look up to, and they are very wonderful people in your life. In my life story, we want to talk about my mentors, and most of the people that have inspired my life are not, some of them are very young ones. I can flow with everyone, just young ones or age mates, and normally I don't like age issues. I just want to flow. If there's anybody around any age, we still at this stage is life that you need to love and appreciate. So I learn from very young ones, and my age group, and sometimes I observe people from afar, so that we need to know who our mentors are, that we look up to them and draw inspirations from. So those are very important. The second mentors. I remember in 2000 I was my way to school, and I had an interview of this man on radio talking about his new book, and I love the title. Talk about, if I'll be right, the title was What I Wish I Knew and Did Before 20. And I said, wow, I need to get this book. I think at that time I was before almost 20 days, so I said, I want to get this book. But I must say that I didn't get the book, but I bookmarked the person in mind that I'm going to look for this person some way, somehow. And sometime that was Mr. Emmanuel Day to me thing. So when I got the title, I kept in mind and I kept the name of the person. I saw him all around and said, okay, let me chase after this guy. Some way, somehow. So I had to do that to get some inspiration. And one of the things too one of the mentors that I learned is books. I like books. And a little bit about my life is when I was growing up, I didn't read. Where's my sister? Anyway, I have a twin sister. She's Venice. Venice, where? That's my stubborn kid sister, Beatrice. Okay, the rest will be on. So I didn't like reading. I like fun things easy to flow with. And she liked reading. And my cousin didn't read. He could read and recite. And reading, this boring. Nah. But I was just playing around. But I don't know how I got into writing. And you know, I really like to talk about things to do with the heart, your passion, what you're passionate about, what the heart desires, what you really want to do. That when you're growing up with your parents telling you you need to do this because all the family line, we are all doctors, we're lawyers, or there's no lawyer. I mean, you have to be a lawyer in the family, but what comes naturally, what comes easily for you, what God has into your heart that you need to follow. So I really, when interaction with my friend and colleagues, said, what are you passionate about? What do you desire really to do? That's the most important thing, because we call for a specific purpose for us. Right, so that's what that's one of my heart's desires, my heartbeat. Anybody I meet that, are you where you're supposed to be? If not, there's never too late. There's always a way around that you can find. Then I like the GPS system. You know, when you have a car, the GPS system, blow-up position system. And one unique thing, you're going straight and it's somewhere in Tennessee, you took the Kaukudi Road. You go to somewhere almost to Ashimota, you tell you 10 rights. What the system does is it always reroutes you back to your location, and that's what God does. That you might miss the mark at the early stages, but God is so wonderful that you can always redirect your path to where you need to be, and that is great. So it might see that it's supposed to be. Amen. When I was on TV, I said one of the great acronyms in the book that I really like is MOTHER, and I acronymed as magicians out there having extraordinary powers to raise children, and that is MOTHER. And I really love mothers. I have so many mothers in so many levels, and I respect women. I love mothers, or women especially, because I believe they have a unique role in our life, in our giftings, in whatever we do, because they raise us up. So I love mothers, and I have a lot of mothers here, and I want to say I really love and appreciate every little thing you're doing for me, and even you do hereafter. So I really appreciate mothers, and I want to ask you, who are your mothers? That who you join, who nurtures you? There are so many mothers here who came here just because of me. I want to say God bless you, and your sons and your daughters, we're going to make you proud. Amen. And I really want to appreciate it. Most of the lessons that I've learned in the book, I learned from my mom. I don't know where is my mom, Janice Amako. That's my mom. I want to really appreciate her. And she always liked to be, but I've drawn a lesson from her, and that's one of the reasons why I love mothers and I love women, because they are. I mean, let's give a hand for the women. Let's do that. My hearts, and I can see all of them here. They came here because of me, and I really appreciate that. Now, one of the things in the slides I will basically want to talk about now is, make a friend before you need a friend. Tell someone, make a friend before you need a friend. That's very important, that you make a friend, not because you need something from the person or what you're going to get, but because you just want to be friends. And that is very important. Just be friends for friends' sake. Because later on you might need a person by you, or like any this person, or age or stage or whatever. But make a friend, just be nice to the person, because you might not know what will turn out sooner or later. So it's very important that be nice to people. And I have a lot of friends, or if you want to call acquaintances or whatever, but I have a lot of friends, folks around. I appreciate them. They're all here, and this time I want to mention a few names who have been very instrumental in my life, and all of them are here. Please, when you flip to my book, read the acknowledgements again. Your name is there. A comment sign is here. Alright. Hardcore, he was helping me around. My chair is there. That's my group at Jesus. SS. He was helping me out, and he, like a parent alone, coaching me around. So I'm very grateful to my chair. And I have, let me see their faces. Let me twist this because I appreciate everyone here. Oh, Peter is here. Solomon is a stubborn friend, so he's here. And Barazi. So the Latu, and it's been so good being with Della, and all of you are here. Bobby, I want to say what I want to draw attention is I appreciate you, and I do love you. You in every little thing. And someone has not seen my face before. He received a message from me. He came from message someone. Is he here? I said, yeah, hands up. You've not this is the first time you met on the internet, on Facebook, and you are here today. And I want to say, God bless you, babies, Harold, all of you, and I appreciate you. So these are the things I want to say. Now, lastly, this is on my head that in every little thing I do, it's not even about cash or about anything that we hear in Ghana, but how can I transform somebody's life in the little that I can do? If it's a word, if it's a text message, if it's a video, how can I impact on someone's life? It's not about the cash. That money is very important, but how little. When I was writing my first book, my goal was not to write a book to earn money. My goal was to give the book out for free. And I must say that when I put 1,000 copies, I give 500 out for free, and I still do give out. I'm passionate to share, just to give it out. And I really wanted to do this book, Inspirational Kitchen, to give out to everybody. I want everybody to have a copy. Like the 30 books I've read, or the more that helped me. One of the books I really want to commend is this book. The Richest Man in Babylon. When you get a book, there are so many things that something that I can give out to help. So always I carry with me one of my books. Sometimes I don't sell them. I meet the person and I end up giving the book out. That's my goal. That somebody one day will tell me, because of this book or because of this word or this text message, my life transformed. And I want to end up this testimony. The last year when we went to Metro TV for video interview, for TV interview with a book, someone called after and said that he was going to commit suicide. But upon hearing that his dream is not going to die, giving hope, the person didn't die and lived. Just hearing a word, which enemy or said something, but because gave a word to inspire that person. And that's the greatest thing, that somebody said, I was going to die, but because of this message, because of this book, my life was saved. God bless you. This is what I have for you. Amen.